Wham Radio, Season 4, Episode 3, Rocky's Magical Herb. The episode starts with us inside a Wham Radio studio. We see Fauna is on the microphone and about to do a live jock break. We tune in and she says,
99.9 W.H.A.M. Wham Radio. Your hits from yesterday to today. Little fun with ya all right now. And you know what? I think we're gonna do a non-stop block of music for the next hour. Don't go anywhere. Your chance to win a Punko flop set of Lemur, Wake and Bake, Rocky, and myself is coming up. Just meow on in and be the 9th caller at 555-5555. That's 555-5555. Stay tuned. Good tunes and fun times are just minutes away.
Fauna got up off the chair as the music started to play and walked out of the Wham Radio studio. She was greeted by Pixie, Lemur, Tommy, and Rocky.
Wow, this is the inside of Wham Radio? It looks so big. I don't know why I thought it would be smaller.
Tommy began to wander around the radio station, checking everything out. Pixie leaned over and whispered to Fauna.
That's what I said when I saw his turtle popper.
Turtle popper?
Let's just say the legend about turtles having a big is true.
I don't even know what they say. Tell me, what is it?
Pixie tapped her nose twice.
Wait, so are we in Italy now and I got to look out for something? Or are you telling me it's a secret that you can't talk about, like Fight Club?
There's only one rule in a Fight Club, and that's we don't talk about Fight Club.
But if the rule is we don't talk about Fight Club, then why do we say we don't talk about it? Like, when we say we don't talk about it, aren't we talking about it? Why wouldn't we just say we don't talk about it and then nod our heads? Why do we gotta say the Fight Club part?
It's a double entendre, I think. I'm sorry, Bird Dogs. I love to stay and chat, but I'm swamped this morning. I got a couple of meetings to go through, new music, sent in, pay our bills, and set up a schedule for commercials.
So, I got good news. Here's the commercial schedule. Yeah. And if you want to give me the music, I'll even save you the extra step of listening to it.
You'll do it for me?
Nope, but Rocky will.
Hey, wait a minute. What did you just volunteer me to do?
It's a quest to listen to music and see what's radio worthy.
Oh, okay. I can do that. That sounds fun.
If you want to give me the bills in the checkbook, I can balance everything out and pay our bills.
That would be great. You know, I don't know how I got so lucky to have such amazing friends like you.
Fauna went and walked away into her office and shut the door. Tommy would return to the group after looking all around.
Holy cow! I didn't think she was ever gonna leave. Come on, you guys. Follow me outside.
Huh? What? So what's going down?
Pixie, Lemur, Rocky, and Tommy walked outside to the parking lot and over to the side doors that led to the basement. Rocky pulled out a key and unlocked the doors and started to walk down to the Wham Radio basement.
Why are we going to the spooky basement, little bro?
Yeah, why couldn't we use the elevator?
One, I got something I need all of your help with. There's like so much. Two, I want to thank everybody for taking this morning and coming down here this early. And three, Fauna can't know anything. I hid this from her.
You can tell Fauna's got a lot on her mind because she didn't even notice we were all here mad early. Like, Lemur, your late nights?
Yeah, true. But also, I pre-record everything for nights and mainly work the morning show now. So, it's not too weird that I'm here. I normally just sit in the studio and answer phones, but no one ever calls after Dancing Bubble Rock time.
As they got to the bottom floor of the basement, Lemur, Pixie, and Tommy's eyes would light up as they got excited as kids on Christmas.
Holy shit, there's like so much weed down here.
Oh my magical fudge-packed Easter bunny. That's it. We're all gonna die! Rocky, what did you do? You can't steal from a Heisenberg. That's like a life-ending consequence.
I didn't steal nothing. For once, I worked hard, dug holes, maintained schedules for lights, fed and watered these babies. And look at how they turned out. Now come on, everybody. Let's grab trash bags and load these puppies up into the cars and get home. I want to try it out. Oh, it smells so good down here. These bad boys have been curing for just about a month and are all good and ready to be smoked and enjoyed.
You mean you haven't tried it yet? It smells like heaven down here. I don't think I could wait that long, bro.
Go ahead, feel it, smell it. It's ready. I put a lot of the special ingredient into it, so it would be the bestest ever.
Do we even want to know what the special ingredient even is?
It's lovely. It's love.
Well, we gotta try it out, because otherwise it's like buying a car and sitting in it. Like, who does that? Smells pretty good, Rock. I'm impressed.
Or how about getting a new game station and then never plugging it in?
Yeah, or having sex and almost getting an orgasm?
That's it, Pixie. Your answer sold me the most. You win this round of Humanity against cards. Damn it, my evil laugh still sucks.
Coming soon to a store near you for Christmas 2021. The four of them would exit the basement and load up the two cars and drive the marijuana back from the radio station to Lemur's house. After they got back to Lemur's house and unloaded everything out of the cars, they would go into the living room and sit down and look at all the weed. The whole room was covered from about halfway up from the floor with nothing but marijuana. It would now be time to try out the weed Rocky had grown. Depending on what smoking apparatus you wanted is what you got to enjoy Rocky's weed out of. Lemur would get up and pack his Spider Guy bong. Pixie and Tommy each smoked a joint, and Rocky packed his favorite bowl that Fauna had bought him. None of them would know it, but Rocky's weed was not only strong and potent, but it would set each one of them on their own personal oasis. We start with Lemur, who took a huge rip from his bong and would exhale. When he did this, the smoke would fill all around him, and he wouldn't be able to see a thing for at least a minute. As he would wave his paws around the air, the smoke would clear, and he would be taken on a journey inside of his mind.
What the hell just happened? 1 minute I'm on my couch, and the next thing I know I'm here, in this weird place that looks like a small tropical island.
Lemur looked all around and would see nothing but palm trees and beach and the ocean. As he wandered around for a hot minute, he would hear his name being called, and he would turn around and see Pixie, Fauna, and Flocked Amanda, but they would all now be lemurs like him.
Hey, Lemur, what are you doing?
Yeah, we're about to go worship the sun god. Do you want to join us?
Nah, I'll catch up. I'm a little disoriented at the moment. Like, how did I even get here? Where is here?
Lemur started having a panic attack when Flocked Amanda said,
Go ahead, ladies. I'll take care of them.
Pixie and Fauna walked away with confused looks on their face.
It's okay, babe. You're here on an island full of lemurs. We're pretty close to Madagascar. You have been here since birth, and you're the only male lemur left. Is any of this ringing a bell?
Wait, so I'm the only male?
Yeah, the only male left. I just said that, right?
So, where are the other males? Killed? Or what? What happened?
Nobody knows, but you should get over here and repopulate our species with me.
Okay, I would be honored to do my part.
Come on, I know a great spot. Follow me, Lily.
She led Lemur over by tall grass and showed him the time of his life. We zoom back to reality and see Tommy and Pixie and Rocky are staring at Lemur. He is drooling all over himself and is totally zoned out.
Whoa, do you guys see that? I think I broke Lemur with my weed. That's awesome.
I'll be the judge of that.
Tommy lit a joint and took a few puffs and started to zone out. He would be the next one to dive into his own personal oasis from smoking Rocky's weed. Tommy would close his eyes and escape in his head. When he opened them, he was no longer inside Lemur's living room anymore.
Whoa, I never had weed give me this kind of experience before. This is...
Tommy waved his paws in front of himself, and they left trails. He went from floating in a blank room back to Lemur's living room, and when he returned, it was empty. As he looked from his left to right, he also noticed that time had seemed like it slowed down, but he remained at normal speed. Tommy got up and spun around in a circle, like a Disney princess. The world around him would begin to deconstruct, so he would stop. But when Tommy stopped, the world stopped deconstructing. He hurried up and sat back down on the couch, and Pixie and Rocky and Lemur had now re-emerged. He unfocused his eyes and now noticed that everything was green through his right eye and purple through his left. Over to his right, there was a television movie camera that was recording everything. Tommy looked into the camera lens and he saw himself talking to Lemur.
I'm sorry, Tom. What was my line?
Actually, you know what? Liam, I lost my spot. I'm gonna give everyone a 15-minute break.
Alright, sounds good, my friend. Hey, can I see what you got recorded already?
Sure thing, bud. Get over here and give me a minute.
Alright, cool. Thanks again for letting me be a part of this amazing music video.
Yeah, no problem, Bird Dog. Thanks for helping me make it. It's extra special because my friends are in it.
Plus, who else is gonna tell the story of turtles, llamas, and lemurs? If only we knew with llama, right?
Right? I guess we'll just have to make do with Rocky and Llama costume for now.
Really, bird dogs? Why do I gotta be the llama? This sucks. Animals don't even like other llamas, 'cause they're tall, and freaky, and scary, and always talk about insurance.
Oh yeah? You're short, annoying, a coward, and normally blabber on about nothing.
You're damn right, I'm like Shaft. I accept it and own it. Yeah! Now come on, let's get this recording done. It's hot in this costume.
Tommy watched himself go over to the camera and rewind the scene. He would sit in the director's chair and hit play, and him and Rocky and Lemur would begin to watch what they had already recorded. When the scene finished, we returned back to reality. We go into Tommy's green eye and come out his brown eye. Oh wait, we didn't want to come out there. Go back in. We wanted to come out the purple eye. There we go. But this time, we're taken to another place. We see a giant amphitheater, loaded with big-name celebrities all over the place. A woman up on stage announces,
This year's top music video nominees are Broken Models with Stuck on You, Red Undead Lemmings with Turtles, Llamas, Lemurs, Chicken Alfredo in the Sauce with the Fun Song, and Sadgasm with My Hand is a Puppet and I Can't Control It. And the winner is... stupid envelope. Who sealed this? Okay, I got it. And the winner is Red Undead Lemmings for Turtles, Llamas, and Lemurs.
Tommy leans over to Pixie, who is sitting next to him, and gives her a big kiss. He gets up from his chair and runs up on stage to accept his award. We zoom back to reality where Tommy Turtle sits, zoned out on the couch, staring into nothing, making a bland sound. The next one of our favorite lovable characters to partake on their own personal oasis from smoking Rocky's weed would be Pixie. She would have taken a few puffs after Tommy, but her oasis would take a lot longer to start. She would be looking around the living room and start laughing when Rocky and Lemur would just poof, disappear from existence.
Rocky? Liam? Where'd he go? Tom? Tommy? Babe?
She looked over at Tommy, who was sitting right next to her, and shook him. He made a sound, but still did nothing.
Oh, thank Bugs Bunny. You're still here. Hello? Okay, he's out cold. Damn it, what's going on? If Rocky was here, I'd tell him his weed tastes really good, and it's trippy as hell.
Gee, thanks, Pixie. That's exactly what I was going for.
Rocky, where did you come from? I thought you vanished. You know, I think your weed destroyed Lemur and Tommy.
Good. That means we're next. And I don't know what you're talking about. I've been here the whole time as an extension of your mind. Wee oo wee oo wee. Watch me do the fadeaway.
No, please don't go. You know, Rock, I'd say I have a pretty high tolerance, but your weed messed me up with just a few puffs. I'll be surprised if...
Pixie would stop mid-sentence and finally go into her own personal oasis inside of her mind. She had been fighting it before, but finally she would give in to temptation. She closed her eyes and opened them, but only for a moment. But so much would change. She would go from being on Lemur's living room to being on a beach, relaxing in a lounge chair, soaking up the sun. She was drinking a margarita when all of a sudden Tommy Turtle would pop out from underneath the sand. She would jump and be scared, but be relieved to see that it was Tommy. They would both share a laugh, and we returned back to reality for a brief moment, with Rocky saying,
And now she's gone. Holy cow. I'd better hurry up and catch up, or I'm gonna get left behind to join my own personal oasis too. But first, I gotta pack Fauna a bowl for when she gets home for lunch to help her relax.
Pixie may have stopped talking in reality, but inside of her head, she had finished having a conversation with Rocky. Back inside of her own personal oasis, she looked over at Tommy, lying on the beach, and said,
Hey, Shell Daddy, would you want to go into the ocean and cool down with me?
Like you even had to ask me that? Of course I do. Give me a second, let me take off my shell.
Oh, don't let me forget, Chicken Alfredo in the Sauce is totally playing at the amphitheater on the beach tonight. And there's supposed to be a little wine festival going on tomorrow. Can we please go? Can we?
We return back to reality and see that Pixie is totally having a full-fledged conversation with Tommy inside of her mind. Rocky walked into the room and looked over at Tommy and Lemur, who were just sitting there with blank faces, unaware of anything that was going on in reality around them. Pixie stood up and got lightheaded, and she sat immediately down on Tommy's lap. When she went to get up, she would no longer be inside of the living room with everyone else. She would be back on the beach. As she looked all around, she would see not a soul, except for her and Tommy, and he was walking out of the water as she was looking for him.
Tommy, what the hell's going on? How are we just in Lemur's living room and now we're on the beach?
It's Rocky's weed, babe. It's euphoric.
Okay, but why is there nobody around?
It's because the weed sends you to your own personal oasis inside your head. You get so high from Rockies.
Tommy lost his thought for a moment, but returned back to reality, saying,
Don't fight it, just accept it and enjoy the ride for however long it lasts.
Is that why you're not wearing a shell? Because this is a nude beach? Well, don't mind me if I join you.
Why? What's wrong? Are you shell-shocked? And no, by all means, please do. Let me lend you a paw and help you remove that bathing suit.
Tommy and Pixie share a laugh and a kiss. Tommy helps her undress and falls down, and Pixie falls on top of him.
Tommy, your paws are so cold.
What did you expect? I'm cold-blooded.
They share a few more kisses when Tommy says,
Come on, wait till you see the room. You're gonna love it.
Oh yeah? And I'm gonna love it because you're in it?
Nope, you'll see. Come on, let's head back. I got a turtle popping through its own shell, if you know what I mean.
Huh? What do you mean? Is that your way of telling me you gotta go take a crap? For a second there, I thought you were going to go right on the beach.
Actually, I could go poop in the ocean like the rest of the turtles. Good call. I'll be right back.
Only in my oasis would Tommy take a shit in the ocean. Ugh, gross.
Oh shit, we got a floater!
When Tommy was done, he popped on his shell and grabbed Pixie's paw and led her back to the hotel room. As they got there, he held his paws over her eyes so she couldn't see anything when they walked into their room. He would remove them and say,
You may look whenever you're ready.
Holy cow, it looks like a Hawaiian paradise with lots of, oh my bugs, so many good books to read. Now all I need is my...
Alcohol. Here, I also have a joint rolled up for us. Let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy the high.
Oh, I think you're gonna sit back and relax and enjoy me as a ride for you planning this perfect weekend.
Once and for all, we would finally return back to reality, with Pixie giving in to her oasis. Rocky wandered back into the living room and saw everybody's faces. Lemur was now passed out. Pixie swayed left and right, zoning out, staring at the wall. And Tommy lied on his back, on the floor, staring up at the feeling sand, spinning in a circle.
Hey, Tommy, are you okay? I thought turtles weren't supposed to get on their back because then they couldn't get up. Hello? Pixie, are you really gonna let Tommy do that? Hey, Leem dog, Lamar, you know what? You smell like an octopus fart. Octopus fart. I'm just joshing you, but don't doubt it. Don't hit me on the face. Fucking stoners. I'm gonna be one of those in a minute.
Rocky went over to the end table and made sure he left a bowl packed with weed for Fauna. He left a note, and it read,
My dearest Fauna, I hope you're having a great day. Please, come on in, relax, and enjoy a bowl from Rocky. It's a taste of oasis. Also, I ordered dinner. Hope the most perfect wife is having the most perfect day. Love, Rocky. Yeah! I'm a good husband. Hey, what did you guys expect? I suck at everything else. I was bound to get one thing right. Oh, my bugs. Hey, Leem, I just had a great idea. I'll let you call me Puddles just for today. Leem, what do you think? I won't even get mad. Yup, he's gone. He's stoned.
Rocky went over and stared at Lemur, who didn't make a sound. He would pick up his bowl and take a few hits. He went over to the radio and put on 99.9 W.H.A.M. Wham radio. As he turned around from the wall facing the radio, he wouldn't realize where he was.
Whoa, what the up-down punko flop just happened?
Rocky would look all around as he would be transported from the living room into a giant field into the country. He looked up, down, left, right, but when he looked behind him is when he saw it.
Whoa! Is that a giant statue of me?
Rocky ran over to it as fast as his stubby little legs would take him. It was hundreds of feet tall and wide, and the sun glistened off of it, turning it into a beacon.
Wow! Look at this thing. It's like a giant punko flop of me. Whoa. Wait a minute. Is it a house? I think I see a door on one of the toes.
Rocky went running over to the giant statue of himself, and sure enough, there would be a door on one of the toes on his foot that he could open. He turned the knob and went inside and orgasmed all over the floor.
Holy shnikes! There's like every single video game and system in here. Oh, wait a tick. Is that a table full of chicken?
Rocky ran over to the table to look. There was chicken tenders, chicken legs, chicken breasts, and even chicken Alfredo.
Hello, there's even chicken salad. Ew, gross. Nobody wants that. Salad, yucky.
The front door opened and closed, and Fauna announced she was home.
Honey, I'm home.
Hey, gorgeous, look at all of this chicken. Hey, wait a tick and flick my pig. Are you really here in real life or just home in my fantasy?
Fauna walked into the room and shook her head right and left, and her tiny little hair bun broke, and her hair fell down. It was golden, wide, long, shiny, and even dragged on the floor. She said,
What do you think?
I think this is the best weed I've ever smoked in my entire life. Before I died and went to heaven. I mean, what are you gonna do with all of that hair rubbing down there?
I think I'm gonna wrap it around this.
Oh.
And not just once. Nope, not just twice. I'm gonna enfathom you in it.
Oh, Fauna, if you keep stroking my blind melon with that giant knob of hair, I'm gonna web shot it.
No, it's only there to bind you down. Get ready for me to give you the ride of a lifetime.
We return back to reality when we see Rocky just nodding his head up and down with his eyes squinted, standing in front of the radio station playing in the living room. While back in reality, Fauna had just returned home for the real this time. She announced herself as she walked through the door.
Hey Rocky, Liam, Pixie, Sadie, I'm home.
She hadn't noticed it right away, but it quickly dawned on her that she had said Sadie's name.
Oh shit. Hey, where are you guys?
She talked to herself as she took off her shoes.
You know, I don't think I'll ever get used to her not being around. Wait, what's this?
Fauna read the note and grabbed the bowl and went into the living room. She would take 3 hits and managed to make it into the kitchen and open up the refrigerator and grab a drink and open it. She brought it up to her lip and would take a sip before the room around her would start spinning clockwise and out of control. Scared, Fauna would close her eyes and put her head down and waited a few moments. When she opened up her eyes, she would be taken to her oasis. She was amazed at everything that she was seeing before her. She walked over to the kitchen door and outside into the yard, but it wasn't Lemur's yard anymore. Instead, she saw Forrest with a Cheshire cat and a raccoon with a top hat that had a 1/2 card in his hat. Fauna would see that part of her body would leave her and race towards the forest and her friends, but there would be nothing she could do to stop it. She looked up to the sky and noticed that it was pink and stood and stared at it. As she turned around, she would see Lemur's house, and it looked like it was made out of cake and frosting, and there was also candy canes around the New York peppermint patty windows. Fauna went up to the graham cracker door and went to knock on it, but it would open up before she could knock, and Sadie would appear and say,
Hello, sister. It's so good to see you.
Sadie, what the hell are you doing here? What's going on?
I'm always here now. Fauna, don't you realize what happened on Christmas?
Yeah, you died.
I didn't die. I was supposed to get my wings. But that hasn't happened yet. I've been set up. Lied to, I think. I'm ready to come back. I can't take it. Being alone, not with you, or our friends.
Why did I have to lose you too? You know, I don't show it because I'm strong, but I really miss you.
You know what, Fauna? I think you have the right to know the truth. You never really ever had a sister. I was a Mandela effect.
Huh? What do you mean?
I was only created to be your sister as one of the many changes you made to your timeline in the end of Season 2. You know, in hopes to bring in order and balance. And I'm afraid you've finally done that, which caused me to cease to exist. But that's just it, Fawn. I think we've been lied to. This isn't heaven, this is hell. And I'm ready to break out.
I thought we all just jump into a new timeline after you died, just like every other episode, and the things would return to normal. But I think your death caused us to stay where we were for some reason. Sadie, I just gotta say, I always thought you were the best sister. Thanks for always being there to talk about boys, breakups, and making my life that much better. I couldn't have chose a better animal to be my sister. At least this time I can say goodbye.
Come on, Fauna, you're not listening to me. Bring me back. Find a way. I've had lots of sisters, mothers, brothers, cousins, and even been fathers, uncles, aunts. But this isn't where I belong. I know it. If anybody can save me, you can.
Really? You have been? I don't understand. How can I bring you back?
I don't know, but you must find a way. If I had any clue, I would tell you. I was told if I lied, then I couldn't get my wings, so trust me, I'm not lying.
What? Really? Come on, Fawn, get it together. Okay, little sister, I'll do whatever I can. I'll figure out how to bring you back.
Hey, my link to Rocky and Lemur has been separated. Are they okay? Did they die doing a jackass stunt and aren't here with me now?
No, I thought it would be a good idea to cleanse our souls, and well, it didn't take for Pixie and me, and it did for Rocky and Lemur.
Oh, I see. What a dick. I really liked him.
Well, to be fair, he was pretty heartbroken. Well, still is heartbroken over you, whether he admits it or not.
Understandable. I mean, look at this. I look good, girl, right? Even in ghost form. Bam bam!
Yes, you do. You still got it, girl. I promise, I'll find a way.
Fauna, be quick. I'm dead serious. Something's wrong here. I feel like I've been waiting forever to get my wings. You gotta help me. Save me!
Okay, Sadie. Just repeating yourself now. And freaking me out a little. I told you I got you, boo.
This is how you know I'm real and not lying. When your twins are born Adam and Ashley, tell them their Aunt Sadie loves them.
When the twins are born? Wait, there's 2 babies inside of me? No, the doctor said I'm just having... How'd you even know?
We gotta go. Someone's watching us, bird dog. Don't forget. I love you. Whee!
We see Sadie Squirrel fade from existence, and Fauna says,
But who is watching us? How do I even save you? Ugh, I love you too, bird dog.
Fauna closed her eyes and tears ran down her cheek. When she opened them, she would be back in the kitchen, pouring her drink into a cup, and it would be overflowing.
Oh shit, fuck, I hate when I waste wine.
Well, no need to whine about it.
Rocky! Oh, my bugs, am I still in your weed oasis, or am I back to reality?
I hate to say it, but, there's only one way to tell.
Fauna took a sip of her drink and then put it down. She would go over to Rocky and pick him up. As she lifted him up over her head, she was about to throw him, but instead, she brought him down and squeezed him tightly, giving him a big hug.
But babe, why didn't you throw me? Everybody throws me. I think you were even the last one to even do it.
You know what, babe? I don't want to hurt you. I love you. But I don't need to know if I'm there or here or wherever, just as long as I'm with you. It doesn't matter.
Even in jail,
Do you not remember the Cowboys-Seahawks game we went to?
you totally punched that Cowboys fan in the face. But she had it coming. She did pull my tail too many times. And you told her.
Yeah, it was a perfect anniversary. I totally knocked that bitch out for playing with your tail too many times. She met Death Metal Kelly.
Nope, chill, relax, foo-foo. I'll get it, babe. It's probably just the food I ordered.
Rocky went over to the door and answered it, but it wouldn't be the food that he ordered. It would be flocked Amanda.
Oh, my Bugs Bunny, what do you want? We don't have any more Funko Flops for you to take.
Sorry not sorry about that. I'm actually here to see Tommy.
Hey, flocked Amanda. Come in and have a seat on the big beanbag chair in the living room. Lemur's just chilling on the floor playing some COD, COVID-19 edition. I'll be right with you. Hey, Rocky, can you talk for a minute?
Beanbag chair? What is this, 1988? Hey, what's going on, Liam? You got an extra paddle? Can I join your game?
Here you go, hop on. I can use all the help I can get. This team online is really good. Just use Rocky's profile. It's Red Rocket.
Oh no, I'm good. I got my own profile. If you don't mind, I'm gonna sign into that.
Tommy and Rocky walked into the kitchen and began to talk business.
So what's up, Home Slice?
2 things. 1, I may have overheard Amanda.
What? Amanda? You know she stole the Wham radio bobbleheads and then tried to sell them on the black market, and it was a bitch to just get them back. Why would you bring her here?
First off, you're right. It's flocked Amanda. I should show some respect. And as I was saying, I overheard her say she had a crush on Liam, so I'm hoping maybe they might hit it off. 2, I'm out of weed at the moment. Can I buy some off of you? I guess I owe you one.
Whoa, the great Tommy Turtle owes me one? Deal, how much do you want?
Rocky and Tommy discussed a deal and returned back to the living room, where Amanda and Lemur were hitting it off.
So you see, the trick is to find out where everyone jumps through and just camp right there. That way, when they jump through to the spot, boom! Instant death.
That is so smart. I normally wander around the map until I find someone to kill and hope for the best. Oh, headshot!
Amateur. Whoa! Gotcha, motherfucking! Pound the ball, Lean Dog. We just destroyed their entire crew. You know, we make a pretty good team.
Yeah, we do. Thanks for the tips. Maybe next time I'll stand a fighting chance. Face it, it was you that destroyed that whole team. I barely did anything.
Maybe next time we could put a wager on it. You think you can handle me one-on-one?
I don't think I could, but I sure as hell would try.
So, T-Dog, do you got what I need? I'm looking for the norm.
Yup, you're just in luck. I just got this new stuff homegrown right here in Eagles Falls that will flip your hair back.
I don't know. My hair is pretty long and black with white streaks in it.
Yeah, it looks really good too. I like it.
Thanks, Liam. Here you go, Tom. And thank you for the hookup. I'd love to stay and play with you guys, but unfortunately I gotta get to work. Not all of us can have cool, fun jobs in radio. Have a good day, you guys. Lats.
Hey, Flocked Amanda, what's LAT stand for?
Lonely after the sex. LATS. Lats. Later, Liam.
She blew Lemur a kiss and began to walk away while Tommy said,
Thanks, Amanda. You too. So, Liam, what do you think?
Huh? What'd you say, T-Dog? What do I think of what?
Flocked Amanda, you dumbass. She was totally into you.
No, she wasn't. You're still high from that last bowl of Rocky's weed.
Ugh. No, you're just as blind as a bat and dumber than Rocky.
Hey, I'm not dumb. I got my jet.
You mean, GED?
Well, I do have supersonic hearing. I can use bird calls to find things. See, I just found my game controller without even looking using a bird call. Heh, go me.
As we zoom outside, we see Flocked Amanda get into her car and pack a bowl and take a few hits. She starts the car and starts to drive, but doesn't get very far before she pulls over. She starts running her hand through her hair and closed her eyes and starts moaning. She worked her paw down her pants and started to rub herself.
That fucking Lemur is so sexy. I want his bird dog inside of me. Lemur. I bet it's you. And when he whips it out, it makes a spring sound. Oh yeah. Holy fucking cow!
We see the camera fade outside of the car that is obviously shaking back and forth up into the sky. We hear Flocked Amanda finally visit her oasis.